back. I am so sorry. I was on the go, but I realized I need to sit my butt still because I'm on spring break. And I want to tell you guys today how my spring break became a tax deduction. And first, let me give you these quick tips. Tip number one, this is for those of you who work in multiple states. That's the entertainers, the nurses, the pilots, the flight attendants. This tax tip this week is for you. And tip number two is for all of you who say that you don't want to owe in taxes. Stay tuned with me because what I realized this week is that every day is a tax deduction and you gotta pay to play and you gotta learn a thing to earn a thing. So y'all ready to learn a thing so y'all can get these tax deductions down? Let's do the old intro. Let's go.
That was really short. Anyways, you're live. You're live.
All right, guys, we're live. Lord, can we run the old intro, please? Because we're live, and that one is not running right. But let's just run. I mean, let's run the new intro.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. This is what happens when we live produce. I'm going to my notes today because I am here in New York City, one of my favorite places to be. And I am just here. I want you guys to eventually at the end, you guys follow me on hashtag Spiceda Jackson or follow me on Facebook, and I'll show you guys this trip. I'm here with my mom, my husband, my two kids, and we're on spring break. And my mom's best friend, Miss Margaret, has joined us, and we're staying in this lovely, what my kids call the vacation holiday house, and it's here, right here in Battery Park in the financial district of New York City. This is where everything begins. This is where, if you're in business, this is really where I've realized is a prime place to be because everywhere you go, you see people. And who are people? People are our customers in business. But don't get me on a soapbox on that today. I want to talk to you guys about how your spring break and how my spring break just turned into a whole tax deduction. Because tax deductions, whether you know it or not, happens every day around us. I've been on this whole mission lately to help mid+earners. And yeah, watch my video on what a mid+earner is. You're probably a mid+earner if you're watching this. How mid+earners get tax deductions or create tax deductions every day and just don't claim them when it comes time to do your taxes. I've helped two of my clients just this week save over $50,000. $50,000 combined, just by simply just knowing what tax deductions are. So, and knowing everyday tax deductions. So here I am. I am Spiceda Jackson for those of you who don't know me. And for those of my friends who are like, what is Spiceda doing? I am Spiceda Davis Jackson to many of you. And I am a accountant, former big company CPA, founder and owner of X Financial Inc. You can find us at xfinancialcpa.com. And what I do every day, and I just love to do because it's just who I am and what I love helping mid-plus wage earners and small business owners locate profit and identify tax deductions so that you too can pocket more profit and lead to your unlimited life and live the life of your dreams. Okay, so this is what we have for today. For you people out there that are consultants, coaches, nurse practitioners, pilots, this tip right here is specifically for you. I was talking to one of my clients who, travels for work and end up working in so many different states. This is for those who, whether it's just not just for work, it's for self-employed, it's for those who, work in various states. When you work out of the country, you don't pay U.S. income taxes. Okay, let's say that. But when you work in the country, yes, you must pay U.S. income tax. Now, depending on the state that you're working in, that state, whether you're a resident or a non-resident, okay? Let me say this, whether you're a resident or a non-resident, you may end up having to pay taxes to the state that you're working in if you earn a profit. So for example, you may have a flight attendant that actually is based in Atlanta, but that actually lives in Atlanta, but is based out of Memphis, Tennessee. And I'm just making this up. That there is no taxes in Tennessee, so they wouldn't experience any state taxes for being based out of Memphis, Tennessee. But if they were in Cincinnati, Ohio, Ohio has a state tax. If your base of work is in Ohio, yes, you have to file a tax return for that state. Traveling nurses, if you worked in New York, New Jersey, California, and Missouri in 1 year, you got to file a tax return for each of those states. Plus, you file a resident tax return for the state that you live in. But what happens is, for each state, one, you count the income that you split your income across states. So if you make $50,000 and you make $20,000 in this state, 10, 10, 10 in that state, each of those states, you're going to recognize the income that was earned in that state and give them their fair share, because that's what income tax is about. Income tax is about paying our fair share of it and a tax. So just like you live in a piece of property here in the United States, you got to pay property tax. When you earn income in the United States government you to pay income tax. But what the name of the game is, this is for everybody. So tip number 2, let me say it again, is for everybody who has ever said to their accountant, just said out loud or said, I don't want to taxes. How do you expect no taxes when it's called income taxes? Income taxes are generated when you actually earn income. So things that happen, and what happens is when you earn income in the United States of America, you're going to pay one of these income tax rates. It's graduated tax in some cases. Right? It starts as low as 10%. So if you have a net income or a taxable income of whatever number that is, you multiply by your tax rate, and that's what you owe as your fair share is income tax. Stop trying to stress out your accountant and say, I don't want to pay income tax, but you made $1 million. That is completely crazy. Okay? So what I want you guys to do is, those of you who are out there, this tip is understand what your taxable income is. Taxable income is the income you earn minus the tax deduction that you deserve you qualify for, which is either the standard deduction for filing married, filing joint, single, or single, or head of household, right? You want to take your deduction minus whatever tax adjustments you have and get a rise your taxable income. Tip number 3, track your tax deductions every day, because every time you move a tax deduction. And if you truly want to learn about all of this, join me for my tax hackathon. We could go ahead and put that up, that this audio is kind of delayed. But if you want to learn every tax deduction out there for you, and how my spring break became a tax deduction,